Hi, welcome to American Dream Selling Kansas City, a city known for barbecue, crazy sports fans, and of course, our beautiful fountains. I'm your host, Adriana Bates, and we're gonna go all around town to take a look at some amazing real estate and experience our culture and our lifestyle. Here's Selling Kansas City.
Welcome to the American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're gonna live in.
High-rise, luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream.
Hi, I'm Allison Rank with Selling Kansas City, and I am standing in front of the Elvis Retreat Home. I can't help falling in love with this property. Let's go check it out. I wonder if anybody's home.
Welcome to the Elvis Retreat Home, where it's nothing like the Heartbreak Hotel.
So here we are with Cody and Chris, and I'm excited to learn more about what makes this property so special and unique. Let's start out with talking about a little bit the history of it.
Yeah, so this house was built in 1955. It was built by a dentist and his wife, Kenneth Cole, Bessie Cole. Bessie was friends with Elvis. She built this and designed this home in tribute into his name. She actually knew him personally, and supposedly he's came here and stayed here with them. This property came up for sale about 17 years ago. I was about 25 years old. Me and my best friend tried to buy it. We decided to put an offer in on it. We won, and ever since then we just started fixing it back up to its original state, making it a mid-century home, but we wanted to do kind of a mid-century modern home to it, and that's kind of the theme that we're kind of running with this properties.
When we purchased the home, we saw a really good vision with it. Like Cody said, restore it back to its former glory. That's kind of been the struggle as we've moved along through it, is making the home 100% correct and trying to keep it also period correct.
You could see the 50s bones in the home, the structure of being in the 50s. But someone owned it in the 70s, and you could also see 70s updates. And then someone owned it in the 80s, and you would see the 80s updates. So we had all these eras in the home, and we wanted to bring it back to the 50s.
So tell us what it's like being in this part of Kansas City compared to other areas.
Yeah, so this is in Independence, Missouri. We are about 3 minutes from I-70, and we are about 6 minutes from the stadium. So it is very close to both Royals and Chiefs Stadium. So it's actually a really good part of town. It's on the corner of 35th and Chrysler. But yeah, this is actually a really quiet neighborhood. So.
And this is a home that you can rent as an Airbnb or a VRBO and get that experience of Elvis Presley that you wouldn't get anywhere else. Wasn't that awesome? I love this house. Now, I'm really excited to take you to the next spot, Marina 27. Let's head that way. Well, I am all shook up over the Elvis Retreat House, and now I am standing at Lake Lotawana, a 600-acre lake outside of Kansas City, with a very special restaurant, the Marina 27. I am here with Lance, the co-owner of Marina 27. Lance, tell us about this restaurant.
Well, we are called Marina 27, and we like to call ourselves fine dining with a casual twist. We're located on the north shore of Lake Lotawana. We serve everything from USDA prime steaks to fresh seafood, and we also have just craft cocktails and all kinds of fun stuff out here by the lake.
You do some private dining events as well, is that right?
We do, yeah. We pretty much do any kind of private event, whether it's a baby shower or we actually have people actually get married on the docks out here. So if it's a private party, we can usually take care of it.
Oh, that's a good idea. So you have that, you have some tasting rooms as well. You have an extensive wine list, and it looked like there were some lockers up here. Is that for wine or?
We do. We have 66 wine lockers for various either loyal customers or residents residents that live out here on the lake. And we do wine dinners monthly, or we do tasting events. We do bubbles and barbecue and all kinds of fun stuff that we do on the patio in the summertime.
I will say it's one of the best restaurants in Kansas City. The food is absolutely exquisite. The experience in general, it's one that you definitely remember. And I grew up in Kansas City, and I remember coming here as a kid with my family and my parents, and it just really left an impression on me then, and I'm sure still does for people today.
This is the American dream, selling Kansas City. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the American dream.
Welcome to the American Dream, Selling Kansas City. I'm your host, Jonathan Goforth, and today I have the pleasure of introducing you to Art Phillips. Art Phillips is one of the greatest American Dream success stories in the nation. Take me through your journey.
Jonathan, when I was 18 years of age, I started working for McDonald's March 1st, 1966. At any rate, I wound up turning in my 2 weeks notice. I was going to quit, look for a higher paying job. 2 days after I turned my notice in, the management came to me and asked me if I'd ever considered McDonald's as a vocation. I went back to them and said, yes, I'd love to go to work for McDonald's on a full-time basis and work my way into management. A few months into that, I wound up going to my manager and said, you know, I'm sold on this. I'd like to know what I can do to actually own one. He told me I needed $50,000 in the bank. I needed to be able to go finance $50,000. So for $100,000, I could actually become an owner of McDonald's. So what happened after that was I changed my focus on what I was going to do, and that was I was going to buy houses that were in distress and fix them up and then sell them for a good profit. And that worked for me for several years, and with that, had the money I needed to purchase a McDonald's.
As you begin owning many McDonald's franchises, Art earns the respect of enough people to become nicknamed Mr. McDonald's. When we go through the drive-thru, we're used to ordering off the value meal, but what you may not realize is that concept came from you.
We had a business meeting, all the operators in the Kansas City area, and the advertising agency had asked us as operators what we would like to see or we would like to do. I said, have you ever considered doing like a 1, 2, 3, 4 menu option where we have a burger, fry, and a drink bundled together? You look around the room, most of the operators here are not into discounting, so they're not, probably going to go for that. About 4 or 5 operators down the road, and then there was an operator that said, wait a minute, I got to tell you, I like Art's idea. They came back to me and said, this project is actually too large for us. You need to take that before all the top executives in the system.
So McDonald's corporate.
Yeah. I only put together 4 value meals. It was a Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, filet of fish, and 2 cheeseburgers.
Something I find so fascinating about you, Art, you have 12 kids. 10 of them are adopted, which gives you this wonderful, huge family.
I was working with the Lighthouse, which was a pre-adoptive organization. One day they brought us a child and said it's going to be maybe a little bit longer with this one. Well, a year later, they came back to us and said, well, we're going to put him on Thursday's Child, see if we can't get him adopted. I said, well, why do we need to do that? We'll adopt him. The judge says, does the state approve? And the answer was yes, and we adopted our first son.
At this point, your career's thriving. You own a lot of different McDonald's restaurant franchises, and you come to a point where you want to retire. Art sells the remaining 10 McDonald's restaurant franchises, and you would think right there, your story is over. So we're standing in a brand new Tacos for Life. Tell me about what gets you excited about Tacos for Life.
Boy, Jesus is good. I wound up, doing a lot of praying about it. My wife was praying about it as well. And we decided we're going to go to Little Rock and give this restaurant a try. Love the food, love the concept of the building, and their mission was to eradicate or stop or get rid of world hunger. God was leading our lives, so he wasn't done with us yet. We yielded to that, and here we are today.
This is fascinating. Can we go back to the kitchen and let's make some tacos?
Absolutely.
This is the best taco I've ever had in my life. Thank you so much for being on the TV show, and I want to thank you for watching today, and please join me on the next episode of The American Dream.
Hi, welcome to The American Dream, Selling Kansas City. I'm your host, Tara Gase with the Danny Buyer Real Estate Team. Today, we're going to check in with two sides of Kansas City. We'll start south of the river in Overland Park, Kansas, at an all-new pickleball and entertainment venue, Serve. Then we'll head north to the Missouri side and visit with the Park Hill School District's Lead Innovation Studio. Come on, let's check it out. Hey Connor, thank you so much for having us today.
Of course, Tara, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, so talk to me about Serve and pickleball in particular.
So pickleball, as everybody probably knows, is fastest growing sport in America right now. Serve has 6 indoor and 2 outdoor pickleball courts,
Wow.
climate controlled, kind of paired with all of our event spaces and different kinds of food options.
Nice. Why do you think pickleball is so crazy popular right now?
So for me, I started it because it was fun. I didn't play any other sport growing up, so it was also, it was a good sport to get into because you don't have to be athletic to learn how to play pickleball.
Okay, so this is the indoor facility. Remind me, how many courts are out here?
So we've got 6 indoor and 2 outdoor courts.
Okay.
Indoor courts are climate controlled via heaters for the wintertime. We've got some large fans for summer, and all these overhead garage doors you see actually open up all the way.
Nice.
Get some air moving in here, get some sunlight in here during the summer
cool.
months as well.
Are these the names of the courts?
Yeah, so we decided we didn't want to just number courts like everywhere else, so we named each of the individual courts. So we've got Top Spin, Baseline, The Kitchen, Sweet Spot, D3 Pickleball, and First Serve.
Very cute. Awesome. And so as we head into the restaurant, this is full serve from all of the different concepts outside?
Yeah, so you'll scan the QR code. So there's actually full service out here in the pickleball courts as well.
Very nice.
So you'll have wait staff out here. In here, you'll scan the QR code, view all the different menus from all the spaces.
Okay.
Order drinks and food from your waiter or waitress.
Okay.
And they'll get you taken care of.
We are at our next stop north of the Kansas City River. We are at the Park Hill School District's Lead Innovation Studio. I'm here today with Dr. Chris Early, who has taken the time to fill us in about LEAD. Dr. Early, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So talk to me about the Lead Innovation Studio.
Sure. Lead Innovation Studio is a choice for all students, all high school students in the Park Hill School District. Any student can choose to come to Lead, and we are based on 3 different pillars. And those are mentorship, self-directed learning, and project-based learning. This is one of our flex spaces, and it looks like we have a student using it right now.
Nice.
More than likely for the self-directed learning piece. This is pretty typical of LEAD, where you will see these kind of open spaces with seating and even screens where students can project their work right outside of classrooms. So basically what happens is that a student can get their content in their lesson and then move out to a spot like this for that self-directed work time. And over here we have, this is really unique to our school, this is called the Think Tank. Our teachers do not have their own classrooms here, so they move to a different classroom each time. And as a former teacher, I know how much I enjoyed having my own classroom, but I also know that that can create silos. And I probably spent too much time in my own classroom during my plan time when I should have been collaborating with others. Here at LEAD, when I go to the Think Tank, I might be with math, I might be with social studies, electives, and have this opportunity to talk with other teachers and generate some really cool cross-curriculum collaboration.
Perfect. That's amazing.
typical day in the science classroom?
Yeah, absolutely. And you can tell, we talked earlier about the self-directed learning piece, but this is the more traditional part of any lesson where the teacher's delivering the content and giving them what they need so that they can do that self-directed piece later on.
Nice, fantastic. Thank you for watching this episode of Selling Kansas City. Our city has so much to offer on both sides of the river, and I really hope you enjoyed our time together today. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to Selling Kansas City on the American Dream TV. I'm Jennifer Weaver with Stephanie Bulcock, and we have a fun-filled show planned today. We are at one of our favorite shopping and dining destinations in the Kansas City metro area.
Our first stop today is Nell Hills. It is an iconic home decor and design store in Briarcliff.
Well, we are so excited to be here today with the owner, design enthusiast, and Kansas City native.
Yes.
From Nell Hills, and we can't wait to hear all the great things that you're going to share.
I can't wait to share with you.
Okay, so Nell Hills is iconic to Kansas City. Tell us the background, the story, give us the scoop. So I'll try to keep it brief because we have a long 40-year history.
Yes, that is so true.
But we were founded by Mary Carol Garrity, and our beginnings were actually in Atchison, Kansas.
Okay.
So we began as a gourmet corner, which is a funny little thing because Mary Carol has not spent the last 40 years cooking.
Oh my God.
She's been spending them in the store.
Right.
Yes. But we began as Gourmet Corner in Atchison, Kansas, and over the years we grew to what we are today. So she brought in accessories and then brought in furniture. So it's just been this evolution over the last 40 years, truly, that has turned us into what we are today.
It's fantastic. I love hearing that history. So what inspires you the most?
Honestly, our customers are truly the most inspiring people
I know.
have had, which being in real estate, I'm sure you all can relate to that, but we have customers who walk in the door with fun projects and design challenges that we get to tackle, their unique sense of style, all these things really come into play. So when I go to market and buy, I'm thinking, look, that looks like Gail. Gail would so love that. Or, or Kathy, that seems like that would be for Kathy. So I frame everything that we do here in the store through the eyes of our customers, and they really do inspire me.
Our next stop is an incredible new community just minutes from Briarcliff with fantastic views as well as peace and serenity from urban living.
It is Paradise in Palisades. This cute little development is in Riverside, Missouri. It's got 85 amazing lots and spectacular views of the great city.
Today, we are wanting to focus with you guys on ways to really customize your new build experience.
And to give your home more character.
Absolutely. One of the favorite features that we've got in this home is how they've really made that space their own through the custom ceiling treatments with the coffered ceiling.
Love it, love that. And I love the newest trend that we have here too is bringing the outside in. And these double doors going out to this fireplace says relaxation and peace.
Absolutely. 8x12 sliders along with that outdoor fireplace really helps bring the outdoors in.
Yep. Also, another piece of this home that was added is the customization of the cabinets and the shelves on the side of the fireplace. Those could be added or deleted, which I absolutely love.
That's the best part about building a new home. When you come in early enough, the options and selections that you're able to make with the build team to make the home your own, from countertops to paint, and then some of these really great treatments. I love this ceiling treatment. It is one of my favorites that I've seen, where they did an amazing wood treatment with that box vault. It is absolute perfection and truly shows the personality of your client. Thanks for joining us today. Loved how we were able to bring you behind the scenes on luxury living in the Northland and being able to check out our favorite spot, Nell Hills.
Yes, we'll see you next time on Selling Kansas City on the American Dream TV.
Hi, I'm Cammie Jones, and I'm with the American Dream, and I'm selling KC. Today we're in Leawood, Kansas at Hawthorne Plaza, amongst great dining, some fantastic local businesses. We're gonna go check out 3 local businesses and see how they're living their American Dream. Girls, let's go check it out.
Let's go.
I am here at GlossRx in Hawthorne Plaza in Leawood, and I am with co-owners Stephanie and Dr. Melinda Dunn of GlossRx. Thank you, ladies, for having me today.
So glad you're here with us.
Yes. So, tell me how you guys started GlossRx.
We actually had a mutual friend who suggested that we meet because Melinda had expressed interest in starting a medical spa, and I have some background in the medical world. So we met for lunch and literally started planning that day.
It was pretty easy. I was just like, okay, so I'm going to do this. Do you want to do it? And she's like, I want to do it. And so, yeah, that's
Here we are.
really how it was.
Oh my gosh, so GlossRx has totally blown up. You have the cutest little boutique medical spa. Tell me what you are seeing in the biggest trends in 2023.
So you're always going to get the traditional, the Botox. I think when it comes to filler, you're noticing that people want more of a natural look, which we've always been into, more like augmenting, you know, your good features as opposed to like reinventing beauty. But now I think people are really seeing like, you know, the results of going overboard, and so they want more subtle, you know, augmentation to, you know, something that they want to correct.
Well, you know what is great about a medical spa? You always are gonna have clients. Everybody wants to look young, everybody wants to feel good, and you guys did the right thing. I'm so proud of you. I love watching your business grow. Thank you for having me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, GlossRx was amazing. I'm gonna head down a couple doors to Spruce Design Home and see what home furnishings they have for me today. Thank you. I am here at Spruce Design Home with owner Roxanne and my coworker Kelsey. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much for having us today.
As realtors, me and Cammie obviously really like design and staging for our clients. What are you seeing for trends in 2023?
Well, our store specifically is kind of, you know, has a neutral aesthetic, but we also love like those interesting textures with like the alabaster, with also, you know, some really pretty, textured kind of throws, and also, you know, those kind of rounded elements in furniture pieces, also with light fixtures, and, you know, just all those earthy materials and interesting textures.
So tell me, if we have a particular client that is building a home or getting ready to do a remodel, what kind of work or contract work do you do for them to help them get them to their space that they want to be?
Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, we offer a wide range of interior design services. So we have anything from just like bookshelf styling, so we can bring some of these things to the client's home and style that way, and then also up to like a whole home build or remodel. So we really have a wide range of services. At our front desk, you can scan our little QR code and you're able to see our schedule and be able to book from there, so it makes it really easy. They can see our fees from there, so it's really kind of just simplified in that way.
Well, I am so excited to be here. I love what you have done with the store.
Thanks.
I'm going to be back shopping very soon.
I love that.
And thank you for your time.
Yes.
And we are so inspired by your story and so happy for you with your success.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Kelsey, what a great first stop at Spruce Design Home. Let's head down 2 doors to Clairvaux and see what fashion trends they have for us.
I'm so excited. Let's go.
Let's go. I am here with owner Joni Johnson of Clairvaux. Thank you for having us today.
Oh my gosh, I'm delighted to have you.
So I'm a frequent customer, love the store. Yes, love the store. I truly feel like this is the it place in Kansas City. Your style, your brand mix is everything.
Rumor has it you just got back from a fall buying trip in New York.
I did.
What did you kind of see with the spring trends there?
Well, we were actually buying for fall, and so we saw beautiful like men's tailoring, a lot of trouser pants, definitely like great knitwear, and like more moody colors. So I think it'll do really well for fall. And then we've got spring in store now, and so we're definitely seeing like beautiful florals and really cool pleating. The eyelet is obviously such like a classic spring trend. So lots of really fun things for women of every age.
Yes, well, I love fashion, always have loved fashion, and your store brings it all to me, so I feel like I could be in New York or LA with the fashions here at Clairvaux. We are in Hawthorne Plaza in Leawood, Kansas. If you're in the Kansas City area and are looking to buy or sell, call Cami Jones Collaborative. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Well, that's our episode of American Dreams Selling Kansas City. My name is Adriana Bates, and I've enjoyed hosting you as we've toured around this amazing city with our top real estate professionals. Tune in with us next time, and don't forget to follow us on our socials at The American Dream TV. So that's it, and don't forget, cheers to your American dream.
People ask the question, is the American dream dead? Well, the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. We bring you a show of real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. We're the Davids going up against the Goliaths. I'm sure you'll recognize some of the guests on our show.
It is about how can I make a difference?
Every obstacle can have opportunities.
Passive relationships are passive income.
Community, connection.
No matter what, just get started.
Just get started, and the only way to do it is to do it.
You just need to get in the game and start understanding it.
Hello, America, and welcome to the American Dream,
a national TV show centered on real estate, lifestyle, and culture. Let's get this show started right now.
I ain't gonna wait. I'm coming at you straight. Got you in my rear view. I don't even hear you. I'm already flying away.
I cannot wait to show you the inside of this incredible estate.
American Dream TV is a chance for America to hear from small business owners and big dreamers, local leaders and trendsetters, tastemakers and upshakers, the men and women, young and old, in every ethnicity and different perspective of this country we share. We are the American Dream TV, and together we are changing the world of television.
Do you know my name? Notorious, infamous, wanted man, dangerous. I'm an army, I'm a legion, I'm a ghostin', I'm a heathen.